What's up, Friday Night Funkiners? Our journey to Week 8 has been quite the funky roller coaster. From the initial update of Week 8 releasing in Q1 2022, to a trailer updating that release to April 30th, to an update of that update updating us Funkers to wait for a future upcoming update, to whatever this is.
Ooh. Ooh.
To one of the developers accidentally spilling the beans, resulting in a wave of leaks for our precious Week 8. But what if I told you that despite the multiple funk ups and whatever feelings you might have towards the update at the moment, that Week 8 will be the most important update yet?
He said the thing!
Well, let's get this out of the way. What's exactly real in these leaks and what's not? For context, one of the FNF devs mistakenly leaked a prototype file of Week 8 onto GitHub, a coding website. The post was set to public, and a few gangsters snatched that bad boy, releasing the assets for our almighty internet peepers to see. Now, you may have seen one of these two videos showing off the big assets of Week 8. Well, I'm here to tell you that they're both wrong and right. Alright, buckle in. So as we've seen from the official trailer, Week 8 does in fact include Pico, Darnell, and Nene. It appears Daddy Dearest is paying Darnell and Nene to hunt down Pico, though, and his glorious six-pack, after Pico failed to assassinate boyfriend in Week 3 and even saved him in Week 7. And that's pretty much all we know, with the story at least. So in these two videos, Nene and Darnell's assets are 100% real. This is confirmed by PhantomArcade, Friday Night Funkin's animator, in his live stream.
I'm sure a lot of you have seen these assets floating around, and if you're one of the people who's been taking them, naughty naughty, all you dirty little modders, you guys broke me. Cam accidentally leaked all this
Baba Booey.
by accident. Whoops.
I bet that was a good day at the office. I feel bad for them though, they're good developers. Darnell's vocals are real as well, and they sound great, but I think they're still in a little bit of a work in progress form. PhantomArcade was sent a link to one of the leaked songs, and while on live stream he does confirm the vocals, he neither approves or denies the song itself.
Alright, what else we got in the chat? There's my Sprite. So everybody who's hearing all this stuff with Darnell's voice, Ivan Almighty, is the voice that we use the chromatic scale for Darnell. Okay, just got links out the
Baba Booey.
So from here on out, we don't really know what's real and what's not. However, I have my own speculative takes. Out of these two vids, I'd say this one's the more credible one. Both videos do have identical songs, which they could be real, but I still think they're in a somewhat of an unfinished form. And we've seen on PhantomArcade's live stream that Nene has some kind of knife-throwing mechanic and can even be seen getting hit herself. But both these leaked videos lack any real mechanics. As for the backgrounds, well, I feel this one's more believable. It just has that kind of prototypey feel and look to it. It's got those smudgy, you know, unfinished smudges, yeah. And that like unfinished stuff in the background, which is cool and dope. While in the other video, things just look a little too polished for something that's supposed to be a prototype. Oh, and this Pico appearance is probably fake, as well as the thumbnail for the video, which, while flippin' awesome, is actually stolen art from Cray YouTube. And the video uploader just removed the watermark, which is kind of scummy though. Aside from these videos, I've scrapped any other official teasers that we've seen for Week 8. But this begs the question. What about all this makes Week 8 the most important update in Friday Night Funkin' though? Well, let's hop back to the official trailer. From this, we see that we're getting Erect remixes, new features, cutscenes, characters, and a release date. Scratch that. Erect remixes, of course, will be faster, reimagined variations of each week's hard songs. To how many remixes we'll get in Week 8 is uncertain. However, I'd like to point this out. In an AMA, or Ask Me Anything with PhantomArcade, he explains that Erect mode will also come with new art. That's right, new art! And to top it off, you know, the new art will be tied into the story itself. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty interested in what he exactly means by this. Regarding new characters, we're at least getting Darnell and Nene. Possibly playable Pico in previous weeks, new cutscenes linking stuff together, and the new features. Now, these specific features are uncertain. However, there is one crucial upcoming feature mentioned by Ninja Muffin, the programmer for FNF, and it has the potential to change Friday Night Funkin modding forever. Now, I'm not gonna act like I know what this means, but essentially, the full game is incorporating Haxe code script. The devs are working on making this code at least on par with Psych Engine, aka the main modding resource right now, and it has the potential to do some real awesome stuff with the amount of freedom, ease of access, and power it possesses. As mentioned in the FNF Kickstarter, the game plans to add seamless mod support, which, tied with Haxe Script, may lead to a dungusly awesome, exciting new era within the FNF community. Friday Night Funkin's story is also closer to being fully, knitted together. PhantomArcade even notes that there's a week that takes place before week 7, and this'll detail how BF actually got to Tankman's site.
This will all be in cutscenes later. There's supposed to be a week that comes before week 7. I won't say who the enemy is or what happens, but the father tricks the boyfriend into taking a flight, they get him on a plane. It goes pretty wrong. The boyfriend and girlfriend sort of fall from the plane and they land in the desert. They find the Tankman. At the same time, Pico's out there. He's supposed to get the boyfriend's body, but he fucked up his job again. And that's not gonna bode well for him. He's in deep for that now.
Now, I don't think Week 8 takes place before Tankman, but this is still really dope information, nevertheless, dude. And we'll also eventually see the return of Lemon Demon, the dearest rivalry with BF, and a split path that Pico must choose to go down. Even after all this, if you're still underwhelmed with the known contents of Week 8, well, I'll put those worries to rest. During the PhantomArcade AMA, he's questioned whether or not the FNF mods will create just impossible expectations for the base game. Granted, this AMA was back in October of 2021, but I still think this applies given their budget. Essentially, the FNF devs are taking a different approach to the game that people may not expect, and supposedly their hardest character to develop could be from Week 8. Whatever lies in these juicy mysteries, the Friday Night Funkin devs have just a lot of faith and passion for their game, with their goal by the end of it to make just the most banging rhythm game possible. But let me hear what you think. Are you feeling good or bad about Week 8? Anything's got you excited for the future of FNF? Let's hear it below. And remember to keep on funkin'!